Hey, Babs, you can eat all that by yourself?
Yeah. What of a heat problem? Welcome to the Bear Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara, and this is Cooking Made Simple. We need plastic forks. Well, not plastic, rubber. We need rubber forks. So I'm doing something different today. I'm all alone. Joe's sitting off to the side watching Netflix. And I'm using my M50 camera in the front because that goes 29 minutes. And I've found a setting where it says food. But I think the setting is for like if you're taking a still shot of the food. So I hope this food looks good, all right? And of course this is tuna, so I don't know how good this is gonna look. And my own homemade sourdough bread. I've got a chocolate chip muffin here. I've got some grapes and I've got some watermelon. Sometimes I just eat weird. Go figure, right? So Joe already ate. He ate his leftover stew beef and okra. And I'm just going to nibble while I talk with you guys, all right? Because I'm not really ravenously hungry. Now, let me show you something. I've heard, I don't know if it's true, that if you want to lose weight, eat off of a blue plate, all right? Drink out of a blue cup and eat off of a blue plate. Of course, you don't want to drink water out of a blue cup because then you want to drink water, right? If you want to eat, if you want that person to eat, you know, they have some kids that don't like to eat. I guess that's the only people you do that for, right? Feed them off of a yellow plate or a red plate. That's why most restaurants have a lot of red and yellow in it, like Chili's, place like that, right? Red Lobster. You guys catch it? Because they want you to eat. Why? Because they want you to buy the food. So I have tuna, and I've made tuna before, and we've done a tuna mukbang before too on the page. But it doesn't matter because what the theme of my mukbangs are now going to be, whatever I'm eating for lunch is what we're going to do. So if I'm eating cereal for lunch, that's what it's going to be. All right, so now let me set this aside. Can you guys see that? I want to get it out the shot. And I have this here. Let's get the muffin out the shot. And I have my little grapes over here. Can you guys see the grapes? And my watermelon. Ooh, making a mess already. So let me tell you, I started to like record these mukbangs daily, but I'm behind. So let's get caught up on the internet deal. So the guy came. Let me make sure this one's working. Hi guys. I don't know how the food looks in this one from this angle because with all that light coming in. You guys still like my thing from my friend Lisa? Oh my god. I just feel like it sets off my thing. I want to do more and more mukbangs. So the guy came. The AT&T guy came. He was a nice guy, but A, he didn't put on anything to protect his shoes. And B, he pulled his mask down to talk to us. I'm like, boy, you're wearing your mask for me. For me. I wear my mask for you. Okay? Anyways, it looks like it's fixed. He had to go to the pole, like a block down the way. He had to go to the pole right behind my house. He gave us a new box. He left us with the old box. And now it says my upload is 4.85 or almost 5. And my download is 30 something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm uploading a video right now to Facebook. It's the mukbang where Joe and I did the stew beef and okra. Then I'm finishing up editing a mukbang where Joe and I... What did we eat on that mukbang, baby? The next one. I'm getting forgetful now about what we had. Stew beef and okra and what else? The fajitas. Where we had some fajitas. Now I did another mukbang. Let me bite. Me and Josh did one. And in that one, we ate kebabs. I decided not to put it up because it was like real interesting for the first 10 minutes. And after that, it got boring. I'm like, no, I can't put this up. If I'm bored editing it, how are you guys going to feel? I always worry about you guys. You know how many videos I make? I have my glasses just so I can see you. You know how many videos I make where I throw them away? If they're too boring, I throw them away. So anyways, let me go and show you the opening of that mukbang right now because I think the opening was cute. I'll show you a few minutes of it, alright? Take a look. Back up. You're too close. You got it. Look, I made a mask that matches my shirt because I can make these shirts, right? So this was originally a shirt. Oh, let me take my glasses off. This was originally a shirt and it said the Bear Pantry Show on it in big letters. So I just kind of cut it off of the shirt, Josh. And so it's kind of big spread out. But can I ask you, can you put maybe even if it's just Bear Pantry? Not the Bear Pantry Show, but Bear Pantry like this? Can you cut it to the vinyl to fit like only one side of the mask? Well, put some fries in my plate.
All we have is some fries.
Give me like 2 or 3 fries. Stop being stingy. This steak is good though. I can chew it. Oh my god, he gave me a fry. You're so stingy. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna eat a little bit of fries.
We're running low on fries.
I love the steak.
Steak is very good. Normally, we'd go and grab a box from Spectrum and get back on our feet, but the mall's closed right now.
Because of you know what?
Yeah, and they're in the mall, so we can't get in there.
Well, I feel like if we call them, they'll send us one.
How long will that take? Like 3 days?
So see, Jada did the thing with the beef and the pineapple, and Joshua had the sweet and sour chicken, and I had a pretty mask to match my shirt. I don't have any mask to match this shirt because I sewed this a long time ago and I don't have the fabric anymore. But every time I sew a shirt for myself, if it's one of these wraparound type shirt thing, or my off-the-shoulder shirt, I'm gonna sew a mask to match it. So yeah, I've been noticing too, when people mukbang, they tape the day before and they put it up the next day. And that's because current events will change. Sometimes they'll tape that same day and put up the next, like in the next few hours. And so in the video that I did with Josh, current events had already changed. For us, meaning for us here. The guy already came. Today's the 8th when I'm taping this. You're going to see a mukbang go up on the 9th, which is the one with me and Joe doing the fajitas. And then this one will probably be for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, guys. What y'all doing for Mother's Day? I'm not doing nothing. My sister usually have a tea party. She can't have a tea party because you know what? No. I love my sourdough bread. And I would eat it dry just like this. I like it toasted. The one that I'm using right here is the starter that I made for you guys when quarantine started in March. I'm probably not going to eat this right now because I want to eat this later, but I just wanted to pose it here for you guys. I'm going to eat my fruits. I feel just for the cold things. It's hot today. You're probably hearing the AC right now. It's 86. That's what the clock says. So how you guys doing? You know how I kept telling you guys in my I don't put up the inspirational videos anymore because I don't get paid on them. And people might say, well, you only doing this for money? No, but I get very, very depressed when I work so hard on a video. I have to make my family sit quiet, all that stuff. And then YouTube come back and rudely says, we don't deem this suitable for all audiences. Why? Because I talk about God. So that's why I haven't put it up. Now you're going to see another video soon. And in that video I'm going to update my ancestry DNA. Because I did the test in 2017 and it came back with a whole set of findings, right? I didn't believe some of it, but I said, okay, whatever. I don't know where all my ancestors come from. The part that I didn't believe was that I was 34 or 33% Irish. I had never heard that. I know our last name, McNabb, we spell it M-C-N-A-B. And we were taught that that's the way the Scottish spell it. Then I got to America and then I learned that no, they don't spell it that way. The Irish spells it that way. Then some people say, no, that's not true. I don't know what the truth is anymore, but we're McNabbs from my dad's side of the family. And he's always said we're Scottish, not Irish, right? From my mom's side, we've always been Welsh and some type of native. I don't know what the native is. If it's Quechua, Mayan, Aztec, whatever. I figure it's native from Central America, even though they say I'm native from North America and South America too. I guess people migrated. Anyways, that was 2017. 2018, they changed it and they said that your thing doesn't change. It's just that people put things into the system and now they can tweak it better. Because I have a lot of cousins came out of the woodwork. I don't really answer them when they write me because they're like 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th cousin. They don't count. You know, legally I could still marry one of them. They don't count. So I'm like, I only count like maybe up to 3rd cousin. But in any case, some of them are nice and I'll answer some of the nice one. But what I really wanted to find out was about my uncle, my mom's uncle. His name is Derek. I don't think my mom ever knew him. He was my grandmother's older brother. I had to think for a minute because my grandmother had two sisters, right? So it was my grandma Marie, my sister, older sister Eileen, and younger sister Grace. So older sister Eileen was part of 5 kids from my grandmother's dad and his first wife. You know, the first wife were the people that came, you know, her father was from Cardiff, Wales, went to Belize, yada yada. Her mom looked native. So when that lady died, my great-grandfather remarried my grandmother's mother and then had 4 kids with her. My grandmother and her sister Grace was the 2 girls and there were 2 boys. So now my grandfather, my grandmother's husband, is the cousin, first cousin of the first 5 kids. So there were 2 sisters. One sister had the 5 kids and died. There was another sister that had my grandpa, and I don't know how many kids, how many siblings my grandpa had. And of course my grandpa goes and marries my grandma, which is the first cousin of the sister of his first cousins. It's all confusing, guys. So I had to think just now. So that is my mom's uncle from her mom's side, and it's cousins from the grandpa side. Is that how it works? Right? No. My grandpa's cousins with them. It's so confusing. In any case, whenever we think about the Cardiff, Wales side of the family, we think about my grandpa and that lineage, and keep forgetting that he's related to these cousins over here. Well, these siblings, my grandma's siblings. Anyways, that guy, I don't know if he was the oldest one, but they said he was 16 when his father remarried, and he didn't like his stepmom for some reason. That is a story I hear out of the family. I don't know if it's true. Nobody come for me. And he left and he went to England. So through the ancestry DNA, I was able to track his travel. It was so amazing. We saw that he left Belize and he went to, like, I think Mississippi, and he was on a barge, right? And then he got to New York, and then he left and he went to England, and that's all. My Aunt Nita was like, I'll give you money. If you need money to investigate this, I'll give you money so we could find, you know, he's long dead, of course. But what if he had family? What if he had kids and grandkids, right? That's what I would really like to find through ancestry DNA. I don't really care to find no 3rd, 6th, 7th cousin twice removed that may have known somebody that lived back in Simmons Alley. I'm like, anyway. So I'm going to do that updated video soon. Because in 2017, 2018, when I got the update, they removed all my Nigerian ancestry and they removed all the Irish. And then they gave me Wales, 56, I think, % Wales. And very little Scottish. And then they updated it again in 2019. And they took away some of the Wales. They gave me 45% Wales. And a little bit more Scottish, I think. And they gave me back my Nigerian. I'm like, child, what is going on? But, you know what? It's for fun. And I'm sure something good will come from it. I'd like to do Jada's to see what they pinpoint from Jada. And do Joe's at the same time, you know? My dad's still alive, and I had asked him to do it while he was still alive so we could see what came from where really, and he didn't want to do it. He was after persuasion that it was a bunch of hogwash and the people will have your DNA to set you up for a crime later. If you hear some clicks, Joy's clicking the remote for the Fire Stick because he's watching something with subtitles and he has to slow it down to read it. Some of it he can't read too fast. This is so good. In the tuna salad, I have mayo and mustard. Tweak it to your taste. 2 cans of albacore tuna from Costco. Red, yellow, orange peppers. Some dill, you know, like the regular tart pickles. And then I have the bread and butter pickles. And then I have onion. Did I say onion already? And jalapenos. Oh, I got Marie Shop here for put some. This is the Beware. I'm going to give her a shout out. She didn't pay me, but I'll give her a little shout out. And maybe we could discuss that right here. I'm nearing 80,000. And when I get to 80,000, if you'd like for me to shout out your channel, no matter how small or how big it is, hit me up. Hit me up in the comments below. Say, hey Barbara, can you give me a shout out? And I'll go check out your channel and give you a shout out. Now I'll go check it out first, because I don't want when you look, you tell me give you a shout out, go over there and you're doing some FS. You know what I mean? I'm like, no. So a lot of YouTubers, not all, when you see them shout out another small channel, the small channel has to pay them anywhere from $100 to $200 for that shout out. And then the bigger channel doesn't even go and study what the people do. I say a lot of them, not all, because when me and Percive P did that collab, there was no money exchanging hands anywhere. She was bigger than me at the time, but she was bigger than me at her first page, and we did a little collab virtual. You know what I mean? You hear the popo? Well, Joshua and Jada went to the store. Joshua needs a new comforter. Joshua's washing everything in his room because that's where the box is and that's where the man went. Joshua's a germaphobe anyways. So this thing doesn't bode well for him to have people come in the house. In the mukbang that I did with Josh, the parts that got boring, we were talking about the time when I met Auntie Fee. You know, Auntie Fee and I did hosting, I guess, of several different events that my friends that make movies were having. She would do like the introduction, like she would get up and she would welcome the people and give a few jokes, and then we would watch the film, and afterwards I would go up and I would call all the actors up and call by name. Auntie Fee didn't want to do that part because she said some of the names are hard to pronounce, which they were, but I feel like she was better at what she did too because she was funny. You know, so when I met her the first time, she told me to make a video, you know, picking a fight with her, and she would answer me back, and maybe I could get some viewers. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that to her because that was so kind of her to even offer that. And I didn't want to do any video like that picking up beef. You know? I feel like you gain some people, but you gain a lot of ratchet people by beefs. So she grew and I didn't. But I made a video and I sent it to her privately, and I never heard from her till like a year later. Somebody from her team contacted me. Let me get this out of the way, guys. And they were like, oh my god, remember, I'm not going to eat this. This is a muffin. I want to eat that later if I eat half of it because this is a big one. Share it with Josh or something. Somebody from her team contacted me and said, oh my god, we saw this beautiful video you made about Auntie Fee. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Let me see the time. It was well put. I should start checking time on the clock before I start. It was well put together. It was respectful. Would you mind if I showed it to her and have her respond, whatever? And I go, yeah, go ahead. By that time, she had fallen ill and, you know, what happened. So after I came back from her services, I came home and I made a video honoring her. And that video I have at my page. She was really cool. You see how much she cussed on her camera? When I personally met her, me and Joe, she didn't cuss like that in the conversation. Not to say she's not a cusser, but she knows how to she knew how to hold herself together when talking business like a lady. That was one of the true ones that really tried to help every other YouTuber she met. I didn't know why I was reminiscing about her, but when I went to go find the video so I could show you guys the footage I just showed you, her funeral was like March 31st of 2017, the year after Mommy. So I guess it's that time. Maybe her spirits are powerful, you know? Her spirit's powerful. It's so hot. So this is so good. I know for some of you it's super cold still, but for us in California, it's hot. I don't know if I'm going to go back to the gym for the rest of this year. I'll pay my membership after the gym opens again. They're supposed to not be charging us, but I think they're still charging us. I'll pay the membership, but I don't think I want to go. I want them to get this better under control before I can go out. And I'm not sitting here scared. I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here scared. There's a video that I did where I cooked squash, and I said I don't miss anything. I never go get my hair done. My sister does my nails. Until she can do them again, I'm just going to paint them by myself. Jada can dye my hair. I have hair dye when needed. And the only thing that I wish I could buy was material because I want to make some summer tops. You know what I mean? But I don't really miss anything. So I guess because I work from home, you know? This is so delicious. As of this recording on May the 8th, they said that I think it's the press secretary for Pence has it. You know what they say, right? That I wear the mask to protect Joe, and Joe wears the mask to protect me. So I guess the people around her did not wear the mask to protect her, and she got it. You see why this virus is so scary is because people can have it and don't know. And they can transmit it to you, and then you don't know where you got it because the person wasn't sick. That's the scary part. I did it, Governor. I done did it. So anyways, I wanted to start to do more mukbangs here because they're easy to do. I feel very relaxed when I'm doing them. I love sitting and chit-chatting with you guys. I'm not going to do them live right now because I don't have the connection to hook this good camera up to my computer. And I heard even if I did, the thing that I wanted to buy that got to be so expensive, it wouldn't work because this camera doesn't have a clean output, so everything that's on the screen will be seen on what you see on the recording. So I can't do that yet. I've heard that this camera might be able to do it, but then this camera doesn't have a good mic. You know, this one has an external mic that's attached. So I don't know that I'm going to do a live mukbang soon. I'm not going to say ever, but soon. I'm trying to get equipment. I don't have the money to buy equipment, of course, but I'm looking into the cheapest way to do it. And I'm just going to keep recording these and tell you what date I'm recording them. So if something changes in the news, you already know. So as of this date, the guy came out and he changed a whole bunch of wires, fixed a whole bunch of stuff, gave us a new box. The internet's working right now. I hope that it stays consistent and not falls out on us, because it kept cutting out on us for the past 2 or 3 months, where every day for 2 hours the internet would be down and I would have to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning to do my uploads and have them scheduled, or else you guys wouldn't see any videos at all. So, you know, it is what it is. You got to do what you have to do, right? So Jada used the hotspot to send stuff back to her boss, and you know, we got it done. You know how we go. What did I tell you? We are cockroaches. We know how to adapt. All right, we're not dinosaurs that don't know how to adapt and then we become extinct. We're gonna be here forever. That's what we're gonna teach that to our children. All right, bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're seeing me on Facebook, don't forget to follow, like, and share the page. If you're seeing me on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the page. And if you want to see me on a different platform, come and join the membership at Patreon. It's patreon.com/Bear Pantry Show.